Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Wednesday, November 11th. Let's do this. It's Masked Singer night, or as everyone likes to say, it's Ken's way. Ken's way? Like Wednesday, but because Ken has two shows back to back, it's Ken's way. I think he mentioned that somewhere. But anyway, it's so exciting because tonight is the Group A Finals. I wish there was a button I could press to make that sound like an echo and sound more impressive, just because that's how big of an episode it is tonight. Group A started off with 5 people. At the end of tonight's episode, there's only going to be 2, and those 2 are going to be making it to the Super 6. Or where's it at? Right there. The Super 6. While we're waiting for everyone to kind of join us, because I know right now YouTube is pinging people, hey, he's online, you better get on over here. Let's go ahead. Let me know where you guys are joining us from. We normally have people from around the world, and I love seeing you guys, especially when right now it's really hard to communicate with each other than going with the pandemic. We can't go to Europe, so on and so forth. So it's nice to actually have you guys together here on the group chat. We got some people from Texas, Tennessee, New Jersey, North Carolina, Maine. We have Ireland. We have Maryland. We have New York. New York is literally, I'm like a 5-minute drive from the state line. We have Canada in the house, Oklahoma, more Maryland, Oregon, Australia. Hi, how are you? We got the rainy Florida Keys. I'm so sorry, Corey. We got Hollywood. Look, Hollywood's tuning in with us. We got people from around the world, the UK, Vancouver Island, Miami, Hawaii. Man, I want to go to Hawaii one day. Hopefully, we can go ahead and make a trip over there. But guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry, I'm watching the names come up. We just had someone from Germany join in. It's really cool when we have people from around the world, because right now a lot of people, they don't have new TV shows on, so they're watching our version of The Masked Singer. Someone says from Antarctica? Well, that's different. I think you might be the first person from Antarctica. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for joining me on our pre-show live stream. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you are subscribed, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Someone said, why do you have Christmas lights behind you? It is not Christmas time. It's only November. What the heck is going on? And let me just say, literally, I think on November 1st, I put my Halloween decorations away, and Christmas came out. Julia decorated the entire house already, and I'm slowly decorating my little corner over here because, I don't know if you can hear my voice, it's a little strained. I've been recording a surprise for you guys. It's a Christmas song, but it's not a traditional Christmas song. It's one by someone that you're going to find out, and it's not their lyrics. I rewrote the lyrics so that it could be more with today's times of COVID. Yeah, I know, it's kind of weird. Wait, someone says from the South Pole? Check that out. Yes, that's correct. Anyway, so tonight we do have the Group A Finals, and that includes the Sun, the Popcorn, and the Snow Owls. And what's absolutely amazing, and something not only have you guys been asking, but me as well, we're finally getting the Smackdown back. That's right. That's where the 2 lowest people in the group go head-to-head and sing off. I mean, at that point, only one can go home and 2 are going up. So I want to know, who do you guys think is going where? Because right now, I kind of feel like, and this is just my guess, if you actually saw the cover of this video, you would know that my guess for going home tonight would be the Snow Owls, only because you're talking about the Sun, who has a very, very powerful voice. Same thing with the Popcorn, and not saying that the Snow Owls aren't bad. What I'm saying is just they're kind of on the lower tier. It's kind of a hard group because they're very talented over here and in Group B, because I think we were talking about that earlier. It's like Group B for Thanksgiving, we're getting a double elimination. And we're like, okay, we know Thingamajig is going to go, or whatchamacallit's going to go, but which one are the other ones? Because, you know, you have the Seahorse, the Crocodile, and I can't get out of the way, and the Serpent, who are amazing. So tonight we're only focusing on Group A. We're going to go through the audio and the pitch correct, and we're going to go through a lot of your guys' questions, because it's funny. I'm going to pause the chat for a second here, and 3 different people, no, you guys cannot agree about who's going home. Because you got Carrie B88 says Popcorn's going home. Then you have Jackie Zidell saying Owls are going home. And then Matthew Lucero saying no, Sun is going home. So it's like no one can agree about who is going home tonight. Now, we did already reveal videos for everyone in this group. And those reveal videos, you can click in the description below, and that link will take you to that video. And there we go through all the clues, the pitch correct audio, and answer who's under that mask. So if you want to go watch them and come back, we have 55 minutes until showtime, so plenty of time there. But right now, let's go through the clues in the audio. Who do you guys want to start off with? I want to actually read Volkar's comment in the live chat. He goes on to say, I kind of find it unfair how Group A has to go against each other, and only a few are going to make it. While no one is really good in Group C, but one of them is going to make it to the finals. Unfortunately, that's the way this is done. There's no other way of doing it. I mean, if you remember season 1, when we had the original 12, they did it not like this. They had everyone going after, and it kind of just seemed like it was a lot in one show. I think they purposely did it so you're not watching too many people perform in one episode. But the grouping, I don't know how they did it, and so it is what it is. So someone says, Trisha, your hair looks different. No, I just didn't put any gel in it today. It's rainy, it's ugly out, I had a headache, and so I'm like, I'm going to drink my coffee and then call it a day. Which, by the way, Starbucks coffee cups, did you see this? They changed color. Let me bend it over so it could change color for you. See? It changes color. Pretty cool. Not a sponsor. So let's start off with what other details we have for tonight. You know, the episode's title is The Masked Frontier, off of The Last Frontier. They like to make funny jokes about the title of the episodes. If you actually go on Wikipedia or look at the listings for the TV show, you'll see there's some really goofy ones, and whoever creates it does a really, really good job. As said before, we have the sun, the popcorn, and snow owls going on tonight. 2 are going to the Super 6. One of them's going home. We did have a tease for the episode, and we know that there is a judge, a guest judge, and I'm going to pronounce her name wrong. I'm sorry. I think it's Niecy Nash. I apologize if I'm saying it wrong. For those who don't know her, she was on Reno 911. That's the most famous thing I think I could think of. So she's a comedian, and I mean, from the preview that they put up about an hour ago, she's really going to get it right. Now, I just want to go ahead. I wanted to pull something up for you guys for the tease. Ready. Okay, so listen.
Coming back. The Masked Singer brings people together.
Okay. So I want to just play that because a lot of you guys sent me questions about the first part saying the powerhouses are coming back. Because a lot of people were sending me messages today saying we're getting them all in one episode. No. It just means that they're starting back over in ABC. Next week, is it Thanksgiving? Are we going to go C back to B? It's weird because we're getting on Thanksgiving some kind of massive episode. But I pulled it over now. I'll show that to you a little bit later. But let's go ahead and dive into some clues for you guys. Let's start off with the sun. Now, I don't think we should go all the way back to episode 1 when we saw her, but let's go back to episode 3. Remember, it's been a while since we saw these guys. She says that she missed out on a lot of her childhood growing up in a fractured home. We see her watering plants in a greenhouse. We see a red hourglass with a black widow on it. She said, I've made it for lost time by discovering childlike outlets to make life magical. So to me, that seems like someone who had a really bad childhood, and so they're trying to relive their childhood in their adult age. We see a blue butterfly with a heart-shaped wing. She says that she likes going into the woods to find harmony in nature. She said that she became a whiz at stirring up tasty treats. We see her stirring a giant spoon in a copper kettle. Hear me, copper kettle? I can't speak sometimes. She says that she says that she loves dirt in her toes, a young memory of hers, and the land that slides in my heart walks the line. It was a play off of words or something. I really didn't quite understand it. We see a lock of hair tied with a blue ribbon and a candy cane inside a mason jar. And the last thing she said was, I'm always looking on the bright side, burning ugly rumors out of my life. And then she burned some papers with the word ugly rumors in a circle of candles. Anything besides that really was, I think it was a magic 8-ball. So really, those clues should have at least tipped you off a little bit to who it is. Who do you guys think it is, by the way? Tori says Sophia Carson. Leanne Rhines is probably the number one and the one that we revealed so far, going through all the clues. let's go ahead and just go through the audio. That way, for those who haven't heard it in a while, and maybe you didn't watch yesterday's video we put online, this is the audio that we had gotten from the Sun. Now, keep in mind, it's been a few weeks. Here's the audio they gave us.
Will this magic 8-ball help you conjure up my identity?
And this is the audio that we have.
Will this magic 8-ball help you conjure up my identity? Outlook not so high.
So, we compare that to, let's go ahead and pull up a clip of Leanne. Pull it up, pull it up. Here you go.
It's about really allowing yourself to fall apart as gracefully as possible.
So, sounds the same, right, guys? So, we're definitely going with Leanne. I think she is the strongest in the show right now, at least in Group A, definitely in Group C, because no offense to Group C, but all the talent seems to be in Group A and in Group B. So, you guys are agreeing with me? Yes. Katie S says that's the same exact tone. Definitely Leanne. Sarah the Peep says, oh my God, yes. That's how we figure it out. By the way, for those who don't know, sorry, I dropped something. For those who don't know how we actually do the pitch correct audio and things like that, what we do during the show is we'll type up the clues just like how you guys probably do. And during the commercial breaks, we'll then pitch correct the audio and just compare that voice to our top 5 guesses. So let's say that you, for some reason, thought it was Selena Gomez or maybe a couple other things. You can go ahead and go through the clues, match them up, and then say, these 5 or 3, here's the audio we have. Does it sound like them? And then, boom, you figure out who's under the mask. So that's a simple way of doing it. That's how we reveal people from time to time. Like right now, we revealed everyone in Group A. We did 2 in Group B, which I'm thinking either we're going to do the whatchamacallit or the serpent next, because you guys can't agree upon that. And then we have these 3 over here, which we already revealed the broccoli last Friday. And it's not me. I'm not the broccoli, though I wish I was the broccoli, because the broccoli is world famous, most famous person ever on the show. That is some hot water. Oh, God, that was awful. So let's go ahead and continue on to the next person. Yeah, tonight's episode might be a little shorter just because there's not too much to go through, and we already revealed everyone. Let's go through. You guys want to go through Snow Owls? Sure. Starting off the Snow Owls, we'll go with episode 3. He says that we've always had each other's back, like when I was in a messy breakup. I was swept up in an avalanche of emotion. Then we see a marquee sign with the letter D. He says, she says, I took his side and became his anchor despite the backlash from our community. Then we see a ship anchor with the word management written on the side. We see 4 knights in armor, and one of them holding up a basketball with the letters DAL, which is short for Dallas, by the way. She says, I had an opportunity fit for a queen, and I was too scared to do it. And then he adds, but I said, you can do it. And the last clue was witch's hat on a drone, because that week the drone came through, and there was, which is funny because I do drones every day. Anyway, so who do you guys think the Snow Owls are? Looks like majority of you guys are going with, yep, everyone's going with Clint and Lisa Black, which I have to agree. I mean, I also guessed that that's who it was. Now let's go through the pitch correct audio. It's a little goofy because you can't really have both on the same one. So let's open that up. Snow Owls, here's a normal audio.
I can tell you this. I'm definitely not Blark. And I'm not Honey Boo Boo.
Here's the pitch correct audio.
I can tell you this. I'm definitely not Blark. And I'm not Honey Boo Boo.
I'm not Fabio. I'm not Jag. I've never been on.
So you heard the second one. The first one was Mrs. Owl, and the second one was Mr. Owl. By the way, it's weird to say it like that. But let me just go ahead and let you hear. Let me pull this up here. Let me go this way and say Clint Black. Because I think I have an interview clip of him on my computer. Come on. Are you talking anywhere, Clint? No, it's singing. That's singing. There you go. Nope, that's... Why not have an interview clip of him? Oh, I'm surprised I don't. Let's pull up an interview clip of him just talking. Yeah, it's running very slow tonight. I don't know why. All right, so here you go. Listen to his voice. If it wants to load, that'd be wonderful. I would love that. No? Internet, you don't want to help me out? Sorry, guys. My internet is not... I hope it's not freezing on your guys' end. Come on, YouTube. Load. Load. Well, while that loads... Actually, let me see if I have a clip of her talking. And I do not.
I know I'm leaving.
You can sort of hear his voice, at least in him singing. You can hear his higher voice.
I know I'm leaving here a better man.
And this is a recent performance of him singing this way. So you can compare that to him singing. Someone says it's buffing. Yeah, so I'm sorry. It's looks like the internet does not want to work today. I don't know what's going on, man. Got video now. Okay, so it looks like, are you in Florida? And is it buffing? So yes, so it looks like the internet in my house is running way too slow and it's buffing a little bit. I apologize. I guess we can't use YouTube while live streaming today. Internet, what are you doing to me over here? But do you guys agree? Do you guys think that the Snow Owls are Lisa and Clint Black? So yes, it looks like you guys are agreeing. Oh, let me pause this chat for a second here. Okay. Thank you, Lauren. That helped out. So yes, okay. So we're going that way. So you guys are agreeing so far. Just so you know, one thing I found interesting is that the Snow Owls have a performance coming out the first or second week of December. So this is where my idea of like, is it possible that they're not getting out this week? Maybe they are sticking another week. Because normally the way that it works is whenever a celebrity, especially a singer, is on this show and they're going to go ahead and, you know, promote something down the line, they would normally start promoting it the day that they get revealed on our show. You know, it's like go back to Wayne Brady. The day he was revealed, he put out a new song. You know, we have if the seahorse is Tori Kelly, well, it just so happens that she has an album coming out in December. I don't know the date. I think she may have put it online somewhere. So it's one of those things that you just don't know. If they are going out this today, it's kind of early to promote that show, which is I think December 6th or 9th. But hey, at the end of the day, once again, who knows? Julie just got in. Hey, Joel. So we have a little bit of a slow. I apologize for it being slow today. I don't know if it's the internet, if it's the rain. It's been raining all day long. Maybe it's messing up something with the cables, so I do apologize. So Aaron says, do the popcorn next, Joey. Sure thing. Let's go through all the clues that we have for the popcorn. It started off, we'll start with the episode 1 clues just because there's a lot of big ones in here. We see Snacks in the City, which is like a play off of Sex in the City, which is based in New York City. Visual clues included a tiger, goldfish with hoops, hoop earrings, big 80s reference, a jeweled starfish. We see Welcome to the Hood and some meatloaf and a snake and an apple with a bite taken out of it. And as she's running, you can see a bus going by with a billboard that references Broadway. And you can see New York City behind her. She said that you can call her Ms. Popcorn if you're tasty. She said, though she built her career around love, she's not soft. She mentioned being a hustler, working long nights, rushing from one job to another. So this one person is a big professional singer who started off in clubs in New York City and went from club to club at night. She mentioned jet setting with royalty. And lastly, there was a proud merry-go-round behind her. Next were the clues from episode 3. She says, I wasn't always a healthy treat. And then we see her in a hospital bed hooked up to a heart monitor. So obviously at some point in her life, she went through some medical condition. She says when she was a tiny colonel, so when she was young, she suffered from a bizarre condition where she couldn't eat or sleep, and she developed a severe anxiety and felt like it was an emotional prison for her. But she dug deep into her pop core and found her voice. Then in that clue package, we saw a few different things. We saw 4 cats, a series of candles that spelled out the word 16, which 16 Candles is a movie from the 80s, a hair crimper, 80s, a Rubik's Cube, which is popular now, but it really became popular in the 80s. And then we see a rainbow flag on the wall. Now there's 2 other clues. One was a planet, which was being carried by the drone, or the drone was carrying the planet. And the other clue, which was from the podcast, The Masked Singer. For those who don't know, there's actually a podcast now where you can listen to. It is by Bow Wow, Little Bow Wow. And every week he has a new celebrity on. Last week, or this past week, he had Bob Saget, which was really cool because, you know, he was just revealed as a squiggly monster. And now that he's gone, which, by the way, Bob Saget liked my tweet the other day. Thanks, Bob. I know you're not watching, but thanks. Anyway, in that podcast, Bow Wow was told that he has a special connection to the popcorn. So who do you think the popcorn is, guys? Everyone's saying Taylor Dayne. So Aaron says Katy Perry. Unfortunately, it's not. She wasn't able to do the show because she was having a baby. Yeah. Matthew says Sophia Carson. Definitely not for the popcorn. Has a higher voice, a higher and an older voice. So, all right, let's go through the pitch correct audio for you guys. Here's the audio that they gave us.
The second rock from the sun may be far away.
Here is the pitch correct audio.
The second rock from the sun may be far away, but it should bring you closer to me.
Now, because the internet's running slow, I can't open up YouTube to compare the voices, but you can watch the reveal video that I did for her, and it sounds like Taylor Dayne to me. So Aaron says Taylor Swift. Definitely not Taylor Swift. I don't think she would do any of these kind of shows. But what do you guys think? Do you guys agree? Do you disagree? We just kind of went through all of the clues. Julia says she thinks it's Nala. Where is little Nala? Nala's sleeping on the bed, guys. But so, yeah. Someone says, wrong Taylor. No, Venus, because she was featured on Bananarama song Venus. That's true. Rambo says, wish I knew Joey was talking about, but it won't stop buffering. Don't understand why this is only affecting some of us. Yes. I don't know if it's a YouTube thing. I don't know if it's an internet thing. I apologize. It seems like every 4 weeks we go into this weird cycle where the live stream just doesn't want to work or perform normal. So Kate Clayton says it's Tina Turner. Anyone who thinks it's Tina Turner, I do apologize, but she currently lives in Switzerland and was not able to travel here because of the travel restrictions for the show. While it would be amazing to have her here, unfortunately, she's not able to make it for this. Oh, I feel so bad. A lot of people said that it's loading. Oh, I'm sorry. It really must be my internet or maybe YouTube. That's where I can tell that there's something wrong because normally we have about 400 people in the chat. And there's only about 177. But no worries, guys. Now, if you haven't done so yet, make sure you do subscribe and you turn on notifications and you give this video a thumbs up. Tomorrow, we will go ahead and have our recap episode for the show around 2:30 or 3, I guess, depending on YouTube, because right now it looks like YouTube does not want to be our friend. There is a video I want to play for you guys. Adina just sent me a message. By the way, you guys can send me messages during the show or now on Instagram at Joey Contino, and I will respond to you. We'll talk about the show the whole time. Dina from Florida says, hey, Joey, tonight she wants to see the popcorn unmask. I know that the sun is Leanne Rhymes. The Snowers are Clint and Lisa, and they are the duets. And yeah, Taylor Dane, yeah, so she's right. Hey, right. I want to show you this video because I follow the Men in Black on Instagram. Men in Black, Men in Black. And I want to show you this video they put together. These guys are funny. Funny, right? The crazy thing is that they somehow have access to the Masked Singer theme song remix, because listen to the audio. It starts off like the Masked Singer, and then listen. Crazy, huh? Thank you, James. James just says, I love you. Thank you. I love you back. Love all you guys. And normally when I'm on my live stream, the Masked Singer uploads something. And nope, nothing really going on right now. So yeah. So those are all the clues and pitch correct audio. What would you guys like to talk about? We got done a lot early. I still have a half an hour to go. I feel so bad. I know you guys, your YouTube crashed. Is that what it is? Your live isn't working? Oh, I'm so sorry, guys, that it's not working. Oh, I feel so bad. Let me see. Yep, it is down. YouTube is down to a point. It says here that they're having technical issues with some YouTube channels. Well, that means our channel's down for a little bit. So I apologize, guys. But hey, we can still have some fun, right? I want to pull something up because our friend Carrie over here, Carrie, who's in I don't want to say her last name, but she's a school teacher. She suggested something for the videos, which I think is quite clever. It's something that we've actually never really gone over yet, and I don't know why. And that is the Golden Ear Trophy. For those who don't know, in the beginning of the episode, or beginning of the season, Nick Cannon started a new thing. Well, I mean, the show started a new thing where judges who get right guesses can win a trophy at the end of the season, whoever gets the most right guesses. And we are now 6 episodes in, and let's see who's winning. So far in, trying to read the chart, we're looking like, looks like Nicole's winning, no? Or is it a tie? Robin has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, this can't be right. 7. We have, because Robin and Nicole got Busta Rhymes right. No one can guess for Group C, so that kind of means nothing. Everyone got D and E wrong. F and G. So we're looking at who has the most. Does this mean that Robin has 2? I think we have a 3-way tie right now. So unfortunately, Ken has 0. Ken has still not gotten anyone right yet. And it looks like, it looks like Jenny or Nicole is winning. Sorry, Carrie, I'm trying to read your chart. It won't let me open it all the way because I'm trying to read it from far away. But I actually believe she's in the chat. So if you can actually tell me, that way I'm not on my phone the whole time. But big old Cal sent me a message saying, what's in all those orders? For those who don't follow me on Instagram, I put up a video showing that we put out a lot of orders today. Some orders, which is like in these packages right now. We've been doing the Masked Singer pins. I don't know if you saw these, the I Knew It pins. And we dropped the price them to about $6. And we sold out the other day. And then I just bought 50 more of these, meaning I made 50 more of these. And I just put them on the website. So if you want to get one of these, I have a link in the description below that you can get them at. Sam Court says, hey, Joey, I'm from Los Angeles. I was online for the taping the airing tonight. The songs that are singing are amazing. I voted for Popcorn, my favorite. Please show this to the live. I would love for them to know this. So Sam says that he actually watched tonight's episode, and he voted for the Popcorn. I voted Popcorn as my favorite. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, I feel bad. Someone just sent me a message saying, can't watch your live stream. Apparently YouTube is down. It sucks. I'm sorry, guys. We keep losing followers, too. It's all because of YouTube. But, hey, it is what it is. Tammy just gave a lot of good guesses. Broccoli, Paul Anka, Mushroom, Jordan Fisher. I don't know, but good guess. Jellyfish, Chloe Kim, Serpent, Leslie Odom. Jellyfish, Tori Kelly, Crocodile, Nick Cannon, Popcorn, Taylor Dane, Snow Angel, Black, and Lisa Hartman. So some good guesses right there. Okay, so Carrie, all right, here we go. Carrie says, Nicole, Jenny, and Robin are tied at 2. Ken has 0. I thought that Nicole or Jenny had 3. Where are we at? How many episodes we're in? We're in the 7th week. Wow. These weeks are going by quickly. I mean, we still got plenty more to go. We have tonight's episode 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 7 more episodes after tonight. Wow. So we're halfway through the season. Well, that's freaky to think about that we're halfway through the season. No! That makes sense because it ends. Oh, by the way, did you see that we finally have a premiere date for the 27th of December for The Masked Dancer, which is kind of like annoying because it's like, it's a holiday weekend, right? It's a holiday. The 27th is Sunday, the 27th. That's kind of weird. I actually don't even know if I'm going to be home to do that video. But don't worry, we are working on a brand new board. It's going to be black and red. And because that's the colors for The Masked Dancer. I put up a whole video going through everything we know. So if you haven't watched that yet, go through our YouTube page and check those out. I've been putting up a brand new video every single day for the past month and a half. So make sure you go ahead and check those out. Yeah, it looks like YouTube definitely crashed. So I don't know if you guys are on Instagram, but if you want to join me on Instagram, we'll go live on Instagram at the same time. That way you can follow along. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let me figure out how to go live on Instagram first, shall we? All right. So if you guys want, if you're having a streaming issue, follow me now on Instagram, and we're going live on there. So here we go. It says checking connection. Let's give that a second. Hey, Instagram, what's going on? Joey here. We're currently live on YouTube, but unfortunately, the live stream, everyone in the live stream is letting me know that, hey, it looks like YouTube has crashed. Because normally we do have about like 500 and some people. Now we're at 157. So to give everyone an alternative, I'm live on Instagram and YouTube at the same time. Now, for those who haven't joined us on YouTube, we already went through all the clues in the pitch correct audio for tonight's episode. Now, we will go through it again, mostly the pitch correct audio. I know I'm not going to be able to play a lot of the other audio just because the phone is right on the computer. But if this is the first time you've ever joined me, make sure you are subscribed to us on YouTube and make sure you turn on notifications. That way, when we put up a new video, like tomorrow around 2:30, around 3 o'clock, recapping the entire show, you can find out about it right away. And so now it looks like we have about 43 people on Instagram and 152 on YouTube. And it's funny, I just got a notification saying that I am live. So pretty interesting. So for tonight's episode, I'm going to start over because I feel that we missed a lot of people. Tonight's episode, we have 3 people from Group A joining us. It is the Sun, the Popcorn, and the Snow Owls. I know a lot of you guys are asking me, hey, what is going on with these 3? Who do you think is going home tonight? And as I said earlier in the show, which you can watch fully on YouTube, I think it's the Snow Owls. Mostly because look at the strongest singers right now in Group A. You're looking at the Sun, who we revealed in a reveal video on YouTube as Leanne Rhymes. And you have the Popcorn, Taylor Dane, who are both powerful singers, extremely talented. While not saying the Snow Owls are not talented, I just kind of figure they're the weaker of the 3. Group A really was a powerhouse to begin with. Now, I know what you're saying, but what about Group B behind us? There's 4 people. What's going to happen with that? Well, we do know that there's going to be an episode where there's going to be 2 eliminated. Yeah, that's going to be kind of crazy. Now, my guess is probably whatchamacallit and the seahorse behind me that way. But at the end of the day, we won't know for another week and a half. Now, those who are on YouTube are making their way over to Instagram. Sorry, we're going live on both platforms. It's kind of interesting. So let's go through the clues that we have for each character in the pitch correct audio. To me, I know we're running out of time, so I think it's better for us just to go through the audio. And for those who are on Instagram that have no idea what I do and how I do it, well, every single week we get these brand new clue packages, and in those clue packages are the celebrities giving us little hints and things. But Fox is smart. They're like, hey. We can't let them speak with their regular voices because then people are going to recognize them. So what do? Well, they take the voice, they process it, they speed it up, they pitch it up. That way, you have no idea who it is. So doing what I do, I'm an executive audio producer in New York City. I deal with audio 24/7. When I first heard that audio from week 1 on the first episode of Masked Singer ever, season 1, I was like, wow, I could probably figure out this voice. So what did I do? I slowed it down, I pitch corrected it, and then from there we figured out that voice. And then we take our clues. From our clues, we then go ahead and make an educated guess to our top 5 guesses, and then we compare the pitch correct audio with our guesses, and then boom! That's how we figure out everyone. Of course, to me, it really helps when you go through every single clue, because then you can determine who's under the mask by little subtle things. Like, for example, with the popcorn, the one clue we had is that she had a connection with Bow Wow, and it turns out that her and Bow Wow performed at the LA Pride, I don't know if it's Pride concert or was it a Pride parade in like 2016, something like that. So you get little details like that that automatically just point out to like, hey, this is who it is, this is what's going on. So that's how we kind of get to that point. So here is the audio for you guys. We'll do the sun first. This is the audio they gave us. If it wants to play, that would be nice.
Will this magic 8-ball help you conjure up my identity? Outlook, not so hot.
Now here's the audio that we got. We slowed it down. We pitch corrected it. And by the way, I have no idea what the audio sounds like on Instagram. I apologize. But you can check out all my videos on YouTube, which has all this audio in it. Here you go.
Will this magic 8-ball help you conjure up my identity? Outlook, not so hot.
And to go ahead and just kind of compare voices, listen to that, and then listen to Leanne Rimes talking. If I can pull up a clip. It's kind of hard because my my phone is now covering my computer. Let's go here. Scroll down, and come here. Here you go.
My husband and I are always on, we're a team. And that's really how we have to approach everything.
So you listen to that audio, and then you listen to the son talking.
Will this magic 8-ball help you conjure up my identity?
The audio sounds the same, which leads us to Leanne Rimes. Next is the popcorn. Here's the audio they gave us.
The second rock from the sun may be far away.
And here is our audio.
The second rock from the sun may be far away. But
so now we're going to see if we can actually get, it looks like YouTube is completely crashed. I'm trying to actually load an interview clip of Taylor Dane. Come on. Let's see if it wants to load. It looks like we caught YouTube like the second it started crashing. Because right now this video is just spinning and spinning and spinning. Okay, so we can't compare the audio right now, and I feel really bad. It kind of messes up our little pre-show, but hey, it happens. We got curveballs and we're going with it. But to give you some of the other clues that we had for her clue package, she mentioned New York City a lot. Well, she was born and raised here. She mentioned in her clue package how she used to go from club to club at night. Well, she was a background singer in the beginning and would go ahead and jump from club to club to go ahead and really put in her time and her effort so she can get to where she is in her career. Now, someone asked me, why did she call herself Ms.? It was because she's not married. She does have 2 kids. Unfortunately, when she was young, she had she had a big trauma, especially with her family, and she had a horrible anxiety where she couldn't even sing in front of people. But she got over those kind of anxieties, thank God. Someone says, okay, so I feel bad. Those on YouTube, it says it's not working at all now. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. If you're on YouTube, you can join us on Instagram. We're not going to stay on too much longer just because my phone's dying. I wasn't prepared to do a live on my cell phone, but it is what it is. Let's go through the audio for the Snow Owls. Now, I broke it up to where we do Ms. Owl first and Mr. Owl second. So here's the audio they gave us.
I can tell you this. I'm definitely not Blark. And I'm not Honey Boo Boo.
And here's the audio we have.
I can tell you this. I'm definitely not Blark. And I'm not Honey Boo Boo.
I'm not Fabio. I'm not Jag. I've never been on Jag.
So we have a few comments coming in. A few folks are saying, D-Rad03 says she thinks the son is Demi Lovato. I wish it was, but unfortunately it is not. Demi has been dealing with a lot. For the most part, I mean, with our reveal video, we're going with Clint and Lisa Blackman. The Boy Sheet says, Popcorn is Katy Perry. I wish, but she was pregnant, and unfortunately she's not able to actually make it. But V. Martin says, hey, Joey, love you and Julia, but not a fan of the Masked Singer. No worries. Oh, Nala, come here. There's a hashtag free Nala going on in the live stream right now. Nala, come here. Hey. No, don't run away. Hey.
I don't think you have a bad life.
Nala has a great life. Nala's been doing great. Come here, kitten. Oh, it's a little kitten. See, free Nala. Nala, are you free? You want to look in the camera?
He's very happy.
She sees that the window is open. And what, you want the window? Huh? If I put you down, you're not going to step on in my coffee? There really is a free hashtag Nala out there. You're on the piano. That's so funny. You guys are funny. Anyway, so those are all the audio that we have for you guys tonight, and we went through all of the clues on YouTube. You can go ahead and watch that video back. A few other questions I'm getting to me. Addison Baker says, how do you like the way they did the clue packages this time with the animation? I think that's pretty cool. I like the animation. Now, I'm a fan of, oh gosh, I'm losing my mind now. Nick's TV show. Holy Moly. I'm a fan of Holy Moly, and they couldn't get Steph Curry to do his talking, I mean, to actually be there. And so they did sort of the same thing. And I think that's maybe where the Masked Singer got their idea from. By the way, it looks like YouTube completely crashed because my screen is black. So those on YouTube, you're definitely going to want to move over to Instagram because I'm going to shut off the YouTube page. Nonetheless, both channels here, whether you're on Instagram and or on YouTube, tomorrow 2:30/3 o'clock, we will have maybe 3:30 because it's going to be a weird day tomorrow. Go ahead and look for our recap video. And this weekend, we should be revealing someone. I don't know who yet. Let me know in the comment section who you want revealed for the show. So on YouTube, follow me on Instagram at Joey Contino. I'm going to shut you off in a second. Those on Instagram, we got 15 minutes of showtime now. 15 minutes. And to me, tonight's the biggest thing that I'm excited about is the Smackdown. Now, some people are new to the show and don't know what a Smackdown is. It started a while ago, a few seasons ago, and it's pretty much when it comes to the voting, the top person gets saved. So in this case, the top person out of group A, let's move the cart over. I got like a cart like they do in the hospitals. Oh, there goes the phone. Well, that doesn't help. Group A over here, let's say we have these three tackling each other, and whoever is the best out of them will move automatically up to the Super Six. And then the bottom two, who I think the bottom two is going to be the Popcorn and the Snow Owl. So that bottom two is going to go ahead and battle it out. They're going to sing. They're going to say stuff to each other.